Hi, I'm Alicia, and I'm on a journey to master my communication skills with one goal in mind: to become a speaker who can truly make a difference here on YouTube, in my courses and coaching, and of course on the stage. But here's the twist. I'm diving into an intense, self-driven project called Ultralearning, where I'll be pushing the boundaries of how we learn, practice, and grow in a skill. First things first, why communication? Because being able to connect deeply with people, to capture and hold their attention and inspire action is one of the most valuable skills that we can develop. It's about more than just words. It's about being present, intentional, and learning to express your ideas in a way that's clear, memorable, and influential. So I'll be sharing the whole process with you. You'll get to see my progress, my setbacks, and all the strategies I'm testing out to bring this skill to life. It's a process that combines some structured learning, but also a ton of experimentation. So here's how it's going to work. Each week, I'll do a weekly review for myself using a few principles that make Ultralearning really powerful. The review is a mix of reflection and analysis based on a few key learning techniques. I'm looking at things like meta-learning, how the pros learned this skill before me; focus, making sure my learning sessions are distraction-free and effective; directness, practicing in a way that mirrors real-life situations as closely as possible; feedback, getting raw and honest feedback about what I'm doing right and what I need to improve. And that's just the start. I have to make sure that I'm drilling my weakest areas and covering my retention, intuition, and even experimentation to ensure that this is a skill that becomes second nature. Then there is my weekly record and review. Thank you, Vinjang, where I'll be doing a short off-the-cuff speech inspired by my random word generator. It's my chance to get comfortable thinking on my feet, which is really crucial for speaking in front of an audience, but it's also an opportunity for me to analyze my sound and how much of my vocal technique has really sunk in, my visual image and how I look when I'm speaking, and then also my transcript. Am I using words that are clear and concise? Am I using a lot of and like? So I can't wait to see what these weekly reflections uncover, and of course, I will share it all with you. The practice itself is inspired by my time as a violinist. I have a bachelor's in music, so I've spent a lot of time practicing, and your voice is just another instrument. So I have broken things down for my communication skills practice in the same way that I did for my violin practice. Here's a quick look at the different categories I'll be working on. There's vocal technique, which includes everything from your volume to your rate of speech, and I'll be refining all of the basics that make your voice really memorable. And then there's also all the techniques that make up body language, your facial expressions, your hand gestures, all of those physical elements that reinforce your words. And then I'm putting all the techniques together to practice my etudes, or in this case, vocal archetypes, where I'll be learning to shift my voice to match different styles, to speak like a teacher, a coach, or a motivational speaker. Then we have orchestral pieces, or practicing with other people, skills like short form improv, developing things like my quick thinking abilities. And there's also chamber practice, which is learning how to actively listen and respond to others in a one-on-one setting or in really small groups. And finally, we have solos, putting all of the pieces together in prepared stories and speeches to hopefully keep my listeners fully engaged. By sharing this journey, I hope to give you a look into what it takes to learn a skill with this level of depth. And if you want to grow your own communication skills, or if you're just curious how someone else is doing it, or if you want to start your own Ultralearning journey that's not communication, make sure you hit subscribe so you can follow along. Hi, I'm Alicia, and I'm on a journey to master my communication skills with one goal in mind: to become Hi, I'm Alicia, and that's just the start. I have to it's my chance to get comfortable. So here's how it's going to work. Each week, I'll do a weekly but it's also an opportunity for me to analyze